有没有觉得超级可爱的？现在觉得自己好 local。在白沙屯妈祖进香圆满之后，当地人家家户户都会团聚吃饭，有点小小庆功宴的概念。感谢东龙宫的小伙伴邀请我一起加入，我也是第一次参加。我也邀约了外国朋友，让他深入体验一下台湾的热情。想不到他好像超级会喝高粱酒哦。
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Paisa.
Friend, okay, now friend.
Hello everyone, this is Miss Taiwan Joyce. I just finished白沙屯Mazu pilgrimage, and right now I want to introduce a person who I think is quite amazing because he made through the whole process of the pilgrimage as a foreigner on food, which I think is quite hard. So I'm quite curious about what he thought about our traditional cultures and what he can share with us. So let's welcome our foreign friends.
Hello everyone, I'm Simone from Italy, Chinese Simone. So I met Joyce like a month ago at the Yenshui Park. I'm actually chasing it around like to learn more about like Taiwan culture. And yeah, I joined the Baishaten Mazu, and as Joyce said, I did all of it. That it's quite amazing, but a lot of people do the same.
But not many people finish the
whole
whole
thing.
process. So my first question would be like, why you want to do this? Because it's quite hard and it takes several days. So I think it's not an easy journey. Why do you want to do this kind of things?
Well, like I said, I really love Taiwan culture, and I'm chasing around the religious festival.
Religious festival.
And I did other pilgrimage in my life, and the last year I did as well, Mazu and Dagia Mazu as well.
Oh.
And I finished the whole thing both last year as well. And well, like I think that for understand better Taiwan culture, you need to join this kind of event. And apart that I enjoy personally, but I'm curious about what mean Mazu for Taiwanese and what you do for her. So you know, this long walk, following Mazu for many kilometers, it's quite hard.
It is really hard.
Yeah, it's quite hard, but at the same time you get many comfort, like people giving you food and shelter, and that shows a lot about Taiwan culture as well. The people are really friendly and really welcoming. So, you know, like free food, there's accommodation, and everybody's so smiling. There's a really good vibe. Everybody cheering you, like, you know, jayo, jayo, jayo.
Oh yeah, that is really important because a long journey, if you didn't get encouragement from people, it will be really tired and you just want to give up. But you got friendly people. Those are things that you experience, then you will understand. But I am curious about, do you know what is the meaning of the pilgrimage? Like why Taiwanese people want to do this kind of pilgrimage? Or do you know any more deeper information, but not only like free food and friendly people, those kind of things, like more information? What do you know?
Like, sure, I mean, it's not like just a walk and free food.
Yeah.
That's a spiritual thing, very deep. And well, as far as I know, you know, like Mazu, it's Taiwan patron, like, you know, most loved gods of like the
one of the most popular goddess in Taiwan.
Like, you know, the one that you like the most. And I understand it's like, you know, your big mother. And I know that the Baishaten one become famous because it's powerful in healing. I don't want to say something wrong, but maybe it's the only one who have her own will of choosing the route.
The really important and special part of白沙屯Mazu pilgrimage is that you just know nothing.
Yeah.
Like for example, you don't know the route, when the signature and Mazu is going to take a rest, take a stop, and how long. You know nothing. We only know three things, like what time to depart, and when we are going to arrive Bega, and when we are going to coming back to白沙屯. This is the only three things.
They actually, personally, I'm very impressed. A part of like all the people working behind, the whole organization behind it, like police, EMS, the temple people, and everybody would give like the food from the big company to the shop to the family. Like, you know, they need to improvise can follow Mazu wheel to where to go, and sometimes you find, like, as I found myself taking the wrong road and walking 2 hours forward, and then Mazu will stop and like, oh, we're gonna go in the other way. So there is like maybe 50,000 people going forward in a place that you're not supposed to go. There is food and bye-bye on the way, and people are packing up fireworks and everything to go on the other place because Mazu choose to go in the other direction. So the organization behind it is crazy, and the event itself is amazing, like this free wheel of Mazu where to go. It's quite powerful as well to watch it. Like,
and also the things that Mazu do, because the signature is controlled by Mazu, so you don't know what Mazu is going to do. Maybe sometimes Mazu go to hospital, and Mazu is the goddess who love children, so when little child performing over there, and most of the time Mazu will stop over there. And also Mazu is a goddess that really love to watch performances, so sometimes like Chinese opera and like puppet show, she love to watch, so there's a lot of cool things. So I think the whole journey is full of diversity, because you always don't know what is going to happen.
What's going to happen. That's very nice. And on the way back, I asked to some people on the journey, like, why we need to go back so quick to Vega? Well, it's Mazu's birthday and she really liked the show, so she want to watch it and take her time. So we're gonna need to go there like quickly. And I was like, because Mazu want to watch the show, we need to do like 150 kilometers in 2 days. So like, okay, makes sense. I understand that. Quite tough, but respect.
But I'm not so sure the reason, because they are all decided by Mazu. But actually, the time of the pilgrimage is not too much related to.
It's in between, you know, like.
Yeah, because like for example, this year we depart at January in lunar calendar, so which is quite early. But the birthday of Mazu is at March. So sometimes the pilgrimage will also after Mazu's birthday, so it's not necessarily related to the birthday, but
it's around.
Those days are decided by Mazu. They were going to use the Wabwe, the divination blocks. They're going to ask all the information on December 15th on lunar calendars, and they were going to make sure 3 things like departure, arrive, and the time to go back. So, which is quite amazing for the diverse. So that's why every year, although the whole like idea is quite similar, because we go to Begang to get the incense ash to stronger the power of Mazu. So the whole story is quite similar, but the things happening every day, every year is just different. So I think that is the reason why attract people coming back every year, because you just don't know what is going to happen this year.
But it's pretty amazing event. I understand that. Like, I mean, I think last year I thought when I did it, and I finished like, wow, that's probably one of the best cultural experience of my life. Like,
really?
Like
you travel to different
I traveled to different places. I did many things, but the Bai Shatten Mazu last year, it was really something. When you finish, like, oh, next year, I mean, I'm booked. Like, I'm gonna be there for sure. That's great.
I'm glad you think that.
Yeah, no, it's really amazing thing.
And I just have something really interesting to share. Like the elder in our family, most of the time, oh, I'm so sleepy at like 6 p.m. But in Bai Shatten Mazu pilgrimage, they are so energetic. Like 4 a.m. Oh, I'm going to follow Mazu's step. They got special power by Mazu.
From grandma and grandpa to me and Didi. Like there's a huge range of people, and see people disabled on a wheelchair.
Yeah, that is quite touching.
Yeah, and they come to me like Jayo, and I'm like, yeah, Jayo, but like you Jayo, you know, like you're doing something.
That is the thing. That is the thing.
A blind person and an uncle with a problem to the legs.
Disabled people.
Yeah, like they're doing the whole walk. That's quite. I mean, apart from it's touching, it's very impressive. If you are fine. If you are healthy and fine, it's
we are fine, we are healthy, and it is difficult enough.
Yeah, it's very challenging.
It's even more challenging.
Yeah, it's even more. So, you know, Mazu move everybody, no matter like the age or your health status, it move it, and that's quite, you know, crazy to witness it, and pretty touching and amazing, I would say.
And I'm so curious about the process, because for a lot of Taiwanese, we have friends in different cities, or we might can live in different friends' house, or maybe our friends can drive us around. And what about you? You just like on foot the whole process, and where did you live?
Personally, I slept in temples, that I love it. I slept in a mechanic a couple of times, somebody's house. I slept, like other officina.
Did you just speak
Officina,
Italian?
yeah, officina in Italian, like I forget how to say. It's like a mechanic place.
I think you get everything.
No, my backpack is inside.
Can you show us like your whole set of things?
Give me a second.
Yeah. He's going to take the whole set of the things, and he's just so amazing as a foreigner. So we're just cool. We just wait a little bit, and he's going to show us. So this is the whole set of your. So it's already everything.
That's already everything. Like sleeping bag, because it's quite cold because this year is in.
Like this climate is quite annoying because in the noon it's super hot.
Yeah.
But in the morning and at night it's freezing cold.
So it's a little bit more challenging than last year because the climate.
And today is crazy windy. Windy.
So I mean, like just sleeping mattress. Actually, I left without sleeping mattress. This they give me halfway. I've been sleeping on.
So you didn't bring this? They gave
me like this. Yeah, they give me like before vegan basically. So for 4 days I've been just sleeping on cardboard or in a temple they give me some plastic sheet or something, like some piece of plastic, and I just put that down, or just cardboard where boxes of water bottle or whatever the people giving away, just get some cardboard and sleep on it. And
where did you take a shower? Because they got shower car. I
didn't take the shower in the shower car. I take the shower in temple.
They provide a facility.
Yeah, the temple you can take a shower, or like at the mechanic, it was his house as well. So you open, it was like a 3-story building, so you can take a shower over there.
Is it heavy?
A little bit. Now it's full of stuff.
Yeah, a little bit heavy. I'm wondering, like, what is the most difficult part of this journey, you think? Because like food and accommodation,
that's great.
Sounds quite comfortable, and like people are friendly to provide. But is there anything like really difficult, maybe language, or is there anything?
No, like I would say that the language is fine. I communicate in Chinese with people, so it's okay. I can speak. The only challenging part, I think, that you need to walk 75 kilometers in a day.
You mean like the journey back, right?
The journey back. The journey down, it was a cakewalk. It was great. It was enjoyable. You can stay with Mazu a lot because Mazu, it takes her time to go down, it stop, it give you time to eat. The way back, it was a little bit more unforgiving, and it was quite rush, and it's hard to stay behind. But you have the support of all the people for the food and so on, and the cheering. So, it makes it enjoyable, even if, it's tough on a physical level, and even on a mental level. Like, you keep walking forward, and at a certain moment, you're thinking like, okay, why I'm doing this, This is getting so tough, but then you think like everybody's doing that, and you're doing for Mazu. You did a promise to Mazu before going. I did as well. I went to do bye-bye and did a promise to Mazu that I was going to do the Bashata Mazu basket to do bye-bye. And
you bye-bye the divination blocks?
Asking if I can come here.
Oh, okay.
So I have a Mazu temple nearby my home, and I went to do bye-bye and asked if I can come here. He said yes.
Oh wow, you're doing so detailed.
Yeah, like challenging part is the walk itself.
The journey back.
The journey back, or the last year the journey down, because it was.
So sorry, I'm gonna speak some Mandarin. 他是去程急行军，然后今年是回程急行军的。But end up, I think it's really touching that like it's my first time to hear the voice and what you thought from a foreigner, because a lot of foreigners they don't do the whole process, so maybe they didn't feel that much or experience as much as you experienced. So I'm really happy that Simone shared these kind of opinions and the thoughts. So I'll see you next year.
Probably next year or other
activities.
Yeah, probably see you in Da甲Mazu.
Sure. So I'll see you soon. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and like these videos. And also, he got a dessert shop, right?
Oh, okay.
Can I share a little bit?
We can share a little bit. I can do a little bit of advertising. That's very kind of you.
Sure.
So I'm in Taiwan by 3 years, and I came here and I'm an Italian chef actually, and a pastry chef, very good. I sell online, so I have my Instagram. I sell tiramisu and other cookie that I make and I ship it all over Taiwan or sometimes a whole market in Taipei. And well, they're quite good and if you're interested, you
anyway,
can
I will put the Instagram account over here. So if you are curious about how good the dessert from an Italian chef, so please check it out. And if you like my video, please subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.